The cancer card, pretty awesome.
The what?
The I got cancer card.
Okay. Card? You saying card?
Card, like when I say to my husband, what the hell, I had cancer. What are you talking about?
What?
You whip that out for just about anything.
So that cancer card has been glorious. Anything I didn't feel like doing, you know what, I had cancer. I don't know if you remember this, but you know, remember that one about a cancer I had? I know I didn't have it very long. That was a blessing. But I had it, damn it.
You need to take me
Okay?
for it.
Okay. That's right. Exactly. Okay, the deal we have right now is he's like, usually he loads and I unload the dishwasher. No, the other way. He unloads and I load the dishwasher. And the deal we have is when I load the dishwasher, he will know I'm through playing the cancer card. So I have not loaded the dishwasher since I was diagnosed. Okay, the other thing that was a gift was caringbridge.com, which is a website you can go put all your crap on so that your family knows. So I'm going to read a few entries in my journal, and I want to read a couple things that, do I have time to do this? Okay. This was saying ta-ta to the tatas. July 2nd. I realized lying in bed last night, and this is my last week with these tatas. They have served me quite well. They fed my babies, delighted my husband, and charmed me. It's true. I have a card that my best friend gave me years ago. Imagine a woman in a pirate costume sitting on a treasure chest with many treasures spilling out. The card reads, "A pirate costume was perfect for Wanda. She never was shy about letting everyone see her big chest and booty." So appropriate. So even though they have turned out to be traitors. So even though they have turned out to be traitors. Well,
You get to complete the sentence.
it's all right. Don't worry about it. That was the best part. Okay. This is Saturday, July 11th. Well, I'm home and happy about that. I recently took my pain meds and now feel good enough to ride alone. Wednesday morning, Patrick and I arrived at the hospital. The sentinel marker had to be done first. The nurse applied the numbing cream to the right breast, ring around the areola. That stuff sunk in, numbed my breast. I then looked to the left with a paper towel over my face, while the doctor sprayed the freezing spray, followed by pinching my skin with her fingers, followed by an injection, and then the burn. This was repeated 4 times. As each step was announced, I do believe that was the worst part of the day. Other than that, there was a short period of time when I finally got to my hospital room that I had to beg for the pain pump, but I finally got it, and that made me so happy. Until then, love the one you're with. Okay, this is Sunday, August the 2nd. The perils of poverty versus the perils of Wanda. Please tie me to the railroad tracks. I got my drains out on Thursday, and I think I ended my last entry with how I was going to take a nap. Well, I did, and I slept first on one side and then on the other. You can't sleep on your side. And though it was quite uncomfortable, I was determined to sleep on my sides. After a while, I got up, found the muscle relaxers, and holding the bottle in my left and the top in my right, I twisted both to open the bottle. Suddenly, I had the strangest and most sickening sensation in my left side where something in me flipped inside out. It hurt so bad, I did not know whether to throw up or faint. I thought I might do both. And when Patrick got to my side, the dam broke, and I saw the snot sling and throat choke and cry like I had not in years. It scared me, it hurt me, and I cried like a baby. I think it was meant to happen on several levels, but mostly to get the poison out. The fear, anxiety, shame, mourning, pain, and sadness came forward, quite cathartic. I called my doctors, and none of them were alarmed. I did not know if that was a good thing or not, but as directed, I stayed in the bed all day Thursday and most of the day Friday. The pain was much improved from one day to the next, and today I'm sitting up and typing all this, so it must be okay. I don't have to wear the binder anymore. I've taken a shower and washed my hair. It's my hope and plan today to actually go out into the world and look for some clothes that I can wear through the process of growing these new tatas. All I can say is they're going to be something else. Okay, please don't tie me to the railroad tracks. I'm going to be okay. I found out from the doctor that there's 6 staples on either side inside. And what I did was pull one of those staples. The volunteers at the hospital bring you the spare. You put your seatbelt over the spare when you get in the car. The spare protects your boobs. And this is my ode to boo-boo, written on Monday, August 9th. You're smarter than the average bear. My first day in the hospital, a woman who I can barely recall delivered a bag of items, and in the bag was a white stuffed bear. She has a black nose and black eyes, and a lace-trimmed, rose-infested collar, and a pink cancer ribbon tacked to her chest, which I had sadly worn off. My sweet niece Summer visited and helped me name her. Her name is Boo Boo. and she is a healer, a magician, a friend, and just all around force of good. She rides with me in the car so I can fasten my seatbelt across her and she protects me. Laying boo-boo across my face lets people know I don't want to talk. August the 13th. How am I doing? I think pretty well. There's some days I'm just tired and I'm not even sure why. I think the main obstacle for me now is learning to live in this new torso. It has changed from deep inside to the surface, and it changes weekly with the growing of the new boobs. Very, very weird. Going out of the house and shopping for clothes are just about the hardest things for me to do. My instincts and style are long established in my brain, but simply do not work for my body. Not to mention the whole Frankenstein aspect. Amelia comes home Saturday for 10 days to help me with preparation. She is such a trooper and can dress anything, so I know she will help me find some clothes so I'm comfortable being seen in public. Went to the oncologist yesterday and have been musing my fate since. I think I'm mourning not the end of myself, but maybe the end of my female self. And I do think, or someone needs to write a primer on breast cancer, because I feel like I have to learn stuff over and over and often. My 6% likelihood of recurrence is actually 8%, as 6 sometimes look like 8s. And that is only if I take this estrogen destroyer for 5 years. If I do nothing, it's more like 20%. So I took my first of 1,824 doses last night. If I suffer from side effects, then we'll look at a different med. I'm not a side effects kind of person, so I expect to be fine with the meds. What's weird is to know that its goal is to eradicate whatever little estrogen is left in my body. And maybe I'm inaccurate about all the things estrogen does, but I think it inhibits facial hair, uses the Wonderland, subdues hot flashes, creates the curve, softens the skin, shines up the hair on one's head to start. So I imagine this person, more and more androgynous person with this mighty pert round breast atop this sweaty, hairy, goes in all the wrong places body. And after that musing, I stop and remember how grateful I am that medicine has come so far, that for all intent and purpose, I have cancer for all of 1 month. I do not have to face the painful for all-around pursuit of wellness and chemotherapy. I want to spend as many days with my husband and my children and my family and my friends and my colleagues as possible. And all in all, I feel pretty good. Thank God I was never very vain, or so vain that how I look doesn't even matter. I cannot wait for the next time I see you. If you notice any stray hairs and sweat on my upper lip, they've always been there.